We often hear about how 100 billion coins is so many, it's hard for the price of XRP to move. Well, it's very rare that we see anything saying the opposite. Now, I've done a few videos in my history, the diminishing supply of XRP, and several in the history of my videos, recent history, talking about the supply of XRP. But wow, wait until you see what we're going to talk about. The unexpected XRP supply shock. Is this even possible? Well, I'm going to review a couple ideas first, and then you're going to see this article, which I had to go ahead and launch a whole nother video about this. By the way, there's a link that's popping up right here on an opportunity on a pre-launch idea. Just tap that link, and it's a whole video about it, and see what you think about it. So I thought I would provide that. It's right above you there. I'll give another opportunity at the very end of this video where you can tap the same link, and I want to show you something that I'm pretty excited about. All right, let's move on. We will review the 3 coins because there's been major changes today. So let's look at these 3 coins real quick. And if you need yourself a decent wallet, you do need a wallet for your coins. Please use the link. I'll get another link popping up right here, and there's one in the description. And get yourself a decent wallet. If you don't own the keys, you don't own the coin. In other words, if you have it on the exchange and it's just sitting there and they own the keys, if they fail or if they get hacked, your coin's gone. You don't have any assurances there. You need to get your own decent wallet, your own wallet. So use the link in the description. Let's review these 3 coins real fast, and then we're going to get right into the content. You can see what I mean here. We're almost at 60 cents. Just suddenly, XRP spiked up for a reason that I don't know yet. You may know. If you do know why it just shot up, no smart aleck comments like because of a whole bunch of people bought or somebody purchased. Of course, but there may be an underlying reason. So if you know why, let me know in the comments. I hadn't researched that yet. I wanted to launch this other video because this article that came out is really wild that we're going to review. But XRP 59%, look at that. Look at that chart. Isn't that beautiful to see? Let's see a couple more like that, right? It doesn't look like QNT spiked, so we'll just move on. It's at $74.46 still today, or in that same range. Let's look at crypto trading fund. And crypto trading fund is still in the same range. It might have even, it's dropped a penny since earlier, so it's at 93 cents. Again, I'm not trying to beat a dead horse with this. My goal here is to show you the volatility where you may see that you can trade with this coin and make yourself some money. I also believe that it's a good coin. It's got a lot of FUD that came out with it up front because the contract's not renounced and maybe a couple other ideas, but not all coins that don't have the contract, not all coins are bad that do not have the contract renounced. That's just people are terrified of a rug pull, and I understand, but you have to take your own risks on these things. But they're developing this coin, and they got a cool reward system going. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's get started with the content that I want to share with you. Are we going to have an unexpected XRP supply shock? Well, let's talk about it just for a few minutes. And to do that, I want to cover just a couple ideas. When XRP was originally thought out, it was for cross-border payments and maybe payments also. And really, that was it. That was the focus and that was their goal. But it's grown since then, and they've added a lot of wonderful things, which are really good. And none of this harms XRP in any way, but it does diminish the supply. The supply, what's it diminished by? Well, in the automated market maker, there's a coin that's sitting there that's going to be used for arbitrage trading. That can't be used for cross-border payments. Now, why are we talking about, let me say this first. Why is cross-border payment such a big deal? Because that's where the massive money is going to come in that really drives the price of this way up. This token's price will go way up with the mass adoption of institutions for cross-border payments. It is the major catalyst for high price. It is what will cause the high price. So as I'm repeating, that these particular coins can't be used for cross-border, just understand that we're talking about the pool that XRP cross-border payments will be, the pool that's holding the coins available for cross-border. That pool's gotten smaller and smaller and smaller due to these factors. What factors? Well, the automated market maker. The ones used for arbitrage trading, they're not available for cross-border payments. XRP in games. You got Ripple Casino, you got Axie Infinity, Forte, CryptoKitties, Roblox. You got and other things that are going to have coins, XRP coins in games to purchase items. Those aren't available for cross-border. They're already being used for something else. None of those are available for cross-border transactions. What about the new trust fund? Yes, all of the ones that are in the trust fund will not be available for cross-border transactions. They're there to secure the investment of the people in the trust fund. So what else? Well, those have been basically removed. So what else is there? Let's see. When you create a wallet for RLUSD, it requires 12 XRP. So those 12 XRP have to stay in that wallet for RLUSD. So there's over 8 million stablecoin wallets between the several companies, the top, I believe, 3 companies that have stablecoins. So if XRP was to get half of those, well, that's 52 million XRP that are tied up in a job that aren't available for use because they're maintaining the ability for somebody to have a wallet for RLUSD. Well, and that number could be as much as 100 and something million. So those are tied up and not available for cross-border payments. What other coins are not available for cross-border payments? The ones that whales are holding. Now, some whales might get rid of some, but most whales are tax smart. So they're not going to create a giant tax event and just sell all their XRP. Most of them are going to hold it and use that asset and probably do things like borrow against that asset or all kinds of creative ways. But leaving it XRP means they won't be paying taxes. So most of those coins, in my opinion, will not be available for cross-border transactions because they're being held. What about all you people and me? There's many of comments that I've seen that said, I'm not selling my XRP. People are going to use it in different ways. They'll deploy it in the AMM and earn a return. They'll find ways to, I know it's not official staking, but for lack of a better word, they'll pair it for a form of staking and make a return and leave it as XRP. People are going to have it as a store of value. Institutions are going to have it on their balance sheets. Those aren't available. So again, smaller and smaller and smaller is the pool of tokens that would be available whenever cross-border payments flip is switched and they're jumping on it. There's going to be an unexpected XRP supply shock. So there's many retail investors that won't do that. And then you may say, well, okay, we have, there's what, 39 billion tied up in an escrow? And you say, well, no, they release 1 billion every month. What about those? Yeah, but they've been turning around 800 million, sticking it right back in, which has a lockout period of 40 months every time they do that. So those aren't available. And when you say, yeah, but Ripple has 39 billion, yeah, but is Ripple going to cash out their main asset? They're going to cash it all out? I think they're going to hold it because that's their store of value. And let me ask you this, why would they sell it to add to the supply when they can hold it and cause the price of the asset to go up so that the value of what they have goes up. They are more apt to hold on to it than to let go of it. So those coins aren't just available for purchase, because who doesn't want to hold it for it to be valuable? And that's Ripple's main asset. So the 1 billion is not available. Some of the 200 million, the all in escrow is not available. Tons of it in the escrow has a lockout period on it because of, if you go back 40 months, all of those coins that have been turned around, stuck back into the escrow account are not available. So as you get into that, you can see there's more and more coins that aren't available, and the pool of availability for cross-border payments is getting smaller. Now add to that most of those functions I just talked about were not the original plan of XRP. So whenever they conceived this idea, it was just for cross-border. Well, now we've diminished the supply, massively, right? That has an effect. Now, let's take a look at this article that just came out. That's why I created another video today. It came out just about an hour ago. I think it came out around 5 o'clock, and it's 6:44, so a little bit longer maybe. But I believe it came out around 5, maybe 5:30. But let's take a look at it real quick. Is XRP supply running low? Here's what it means for retail investors. XRP supply is rapidly shrinking as institutional accumulation rises, leaving retail investors with limited options. Now remember, you're in the top 1% if you just have 62,000 or more XRP. And when you think about that, that's not a lot to own. All right, let's look at it here. XRP supply was tightening as large holders accumulate and ODL transactions increase. Falling exchange reserves and bullish sentiment suggest potential for a price rally. Ripple XRP supply is reportedly running low as significant amounts are being funneled through Ripple's on-demand liquidity corridors. At the same time, large holders, or whales, continue to accumulate, creating a rapid consolidation of XRP by institutional players. This accumulation is shrinking the available supply for retail investors, creating urgency for those who want to enter the market. Are active addresses and transactions increasing? The XRP ledger is showing signs of growing network activity at press time. The number of active addresses has risen by almost 1%, reaching 9,000, well, it's saying 9.339K. Similarly, transaction counts are also on the rise with a 1% increase, bringing the total to 1.6345 million transactions according to the crypto data. This uptick indicates greater participation in larger transaction volumes, further hinting that whales are moving XRP at a rapid pace. With transaction and address activity climbing, the market could be positioning itself for a supply-driven price surge. And they've charted that here. How is XRP exchange supply shaping market sentiment? XRP's exchange supply continues to drop, with reserves declining from 0.26% over the past week to 2.97 billion XRP lower. Lower exchange supply typically signals increased demand and fewer tokens available for trading, which could lead to an upward pressure on price. Retail traders face an increasingly competitive landscape as large holders continue to absorb supply. I saw where 10 wallets are responsible for more than 50% of the movement of XRP. And I don't know what wallets those are. They could be exchange wallets. I don't know what wallets they are. It could be the ODL wallet. But that's pretty significant, only 10 different wallets. What does XRP's liquidation data reveal? XRP's liquidation data further supports the idea of a supply crunch. As of September 21st, 2024, long liquidations totaled 49.78 thousand, significantly outweighing the short liquidation at 2.97K. This indicates a bullish sentiment among the traders who are betting on rising prices. However, XRP's market could experience sharp price fluctuations with a shrinking supply and growing long positions. Will scarcity drive XRP prices higher? That's kind of like duh, supply and demand. The rapid accumulation of XRP by whales and increasing usage in ODL corridors is leaving retail investors with fewer opportunities to secure tokens. With active addresses and transaction counts rising along with falling exchange supply, market conditions appear ripe for a potential price surge. However, the scarcity of XRP could also create volatility, making it critical for retail investors to act swiftly. I wanted to bring that news to you. It's the first time I've seen an article about a supply shock, and I've been reporting that this was going to be possible for a little while, so I was real excited when I saw it. It's kind of a pat on the back. It's like, hey, you might have got it right. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you watching the videos. You'll see links popping up around you. Go through the links in my description. See if there's something there that might help you out. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next video.